Good morning, friends. Happy Wednesday. I hope everyone had a great day yesterday. It was so warm. It really felt almost like summer, didn't it? It made it a little tricky to get some work done, but I got a little work done, and I hope you guys all got a little work done. Good morning, Annabelle. Happy to see you here this morning. So, anyway, we are here together again. It is Wednesday, the middle of the week, and we're in for another gorgeous day. Good morning, Tessa. Good morning, Adeline. Good morning, Olivia. And in just a minute, as soon as a few more friends come, we will start our lesson. So I'm wondering how everybody felt about having the two letters to do. I really want us to be able to get through our alphabet book and not have to have that left over for the summer. I'm not exactly sure what, if the district is going to be saying anything about summer work. I think that we should just play and read stories and listen to read alouds and enjoy the summer. That's what my plan is. Maybe do a journal of what you do every day or a journal of something fun you do each week. Good morning, Rory. Good morning, Harry. Good morning, Eric. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking about the summertime and the summer work. I think we all need a little bit of a break from schoolwork. I have a feeling you guys would feel the same way. Oh, good. I'm glad Harry felt good about the two letters. Good morning, Josh. Good morning, Cece. So friends who are just arriving, I was wondering how you felt about getting two letters done in one day. I think that you guys are up for the challenge. I think thinking of a few ideas for each letter is not too difficult for you. And I hope you like the poetry in my fancy schmancy little video. That was a fun thing to do. So let's get started. For writing today, we're going to be working again with poetry, and there's another little video for you to watch, and we're going to be thinking about shorter poems and how poems can be short. They don't need to be long. So you can watch that and check out the poetry challenge or the writing challenge for today. And I want to talk about Me Too. Oh, good, Olivia. You didn't mind. You felt good about doing the two letters. That's good. I'm glad. Or maybe you're saying me too about having some fun over the summer. I'm not sure. Either one I think is great. So let's think about reading. So yesterday, do you remember how we talked about how resourceful readers use all of these different tools, all of the tools in your toolbox to figure things out, to figure out words that you don't know? So I have to tell you something. Sometimes when you're reading, and this happens to everyone. Good morning, Amelia. Both. Okay, Olivia. Awesome. Sometimes when you're reading, we can use all of these tools. We can use pointer power, reread power, partner power, picture power, snap word power, sound power, persistence power, because we're using all of those tools, even book talk power. And then we can even go back and do this, right? After using all of those things, we can ask these questions. Does it look right? Does it sound right? Does it make sense? And still, sometimes we can't figure out the word. Has that ever happened to you? Sure. So you know what? When something like that happens, when you give it your best and you try all of your strategies, you ask yourself these questions and you still don't get it, you know what you need to do? You need to just move on. And that is okay, to just move on. And sometimes what you might want to do when you come to a tricky part like that, you know how I feel about sticky notes. You could put a sticky note on that page that helps you remember to go back with a partner or a mom or a dad or a brother or a sister, someone at home, and talk about that part that you weren't sure about, the word that you weren't sure, the sentence you weren't sure about. So that's what resourceful readers do. We don't stay stuck on a page because of one word. Sometimes we have to move on. And if you move on and you mark your page, you can always go back and figure it out later with a partner or a grown-up, right? So that's something that resourceful readers learn. Even grown-ups will do that. Some grown-ups will do that too. If a grown-up is reading something and they're not sure and they've like gone back and they've reread and they've used all of their strategies, they might leave it until later and go back to it. Absolutely. So today when you're reading, if you come to a part that you're not sure of and you try your best and you use all of your strategies, you ask yourself your questions and you're still not quite sure, know that it is okay to move on. Move on and then go back later with a partner to figure it out, because sometimes that's what we need to do. Good morning, Autumn. All right, so friends, let's look at our agenda. Here we go. Here's our agenda. So we have already arrived. We're in morning meeting. Next we have creative time, read aloud and writing, lunch, listen to reading and chores, drawing and quiet time, math, and today is Wednesday, so we do not have fun with friends. We'll have fun with friends tomorrow on Thursday. We can be thinking about some sort of challenge for tomorrow. Maybe we can think of something different to do. We haven't done show and tell in a while. Maybe that's an idea. Think about that. Would you like to do show and tell for fun with friends tomorrow? That might be fun. So now let's look at our morning message. I'm going to pull up my morning message. I'm getting my finger ready. I'm going to go to our page. And here we go. Hello, friends. Today is Wednesday, May 27th, 2020. We will practice music today. The letters of the day are M and N. The words of the week are if, or, put, run. So let's go right into our letters. Let's go right to the letter M. And we're going to remember to focus, we're going to focus on our lowercase letters, and we're going to start by reading the picture. M, monkey, That's a fun sound to make, isn't it? It reminds me if I'm eating like chocolate cake and I say, so good. M, monkey, Let me get my board and my marker and we'll practice writing the letter M. Now the letter M, the lowercase letter M, starts in the middle line, just like many of our lowercase letters. So I'm going to hold up my board and I'm going to start on my middle line. And it says, our directions are line down, back up, bump around, down, back up, bump around, and down. That's our M. Pretty easy, right? We've practiced M's before. Let's do it again. Line down, back up, bump around, down, back up, bump around, down. I think the words forget to say back up. I feel like back up should be after number 3 too. That's all right. Line down, back up, bump around, back up, bump around, and down. I like drawing M's. Line down, back up, bump around, down, back up, bump around, down. One more. Line down, back up, bump around, down, back up, bump around, down. Wow. It's going to be hard for me to pick my favorite. Does that ever happen to you? That you do such a nice job that it's hard to pick your favorite? That's the one I'm going to pick today. So you can practice M's in lots of different ways. We've been practicing in so many different ways. My friend Tessa sent me some videos of some fun ways that she's been practicing outside, in water tables and in the dirt. That's a lot of fun. All right, a water tray, really, huh, Tessa? Not really a water table. So let's look at the letter N. We're going to read the picture first, so I'm going to point to the letter N, nest. See how making an N sound is a little different than making the M sound? In M, your lips are together like this. Like mom or Mary. But for N, your lips aren't really together. So, your tongue goes up behind your teeth. And you can really feel that sound in your nose. The letter N. So let's practice drawing the letter N. It's kind of just like drawing the first part of an M. How easy peasy is this going to be? So you're going to start at the middle. Line down, back up, bump around, and stop. See how easy that is now that we've learned the M? Line down, back up, bump around, and stop. 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 So you can practice your M's and your N's today. And I'm going to show you the things that I was thinking of for my alphabet book. So I'm going to start with M. And for whatever reason, the first word that came to mind was money. So I drew a picture of a dollar sign and a $5 bill. Money. And then I thought about my mug. I have a favorite mug that I drink hot coffee out of every morning. And it's really tall. And the edges are wavy. Isn't that so cool? I'll have to bring it and show it to you sometime. You've probably seen me drink out of it before. Good morning, Kaylin. Good morning, Rory. I'm not sure if I said hi to you yet, Rory. Rory votes for show and tell. So money and mug. I was also thinking mom would be another good one. Can you think of any other good M words? There are so many M words that we could think of. Now I'm going to show you, you'll have to excuse one of my pictures. It's not my best artwork, but it's okay. So for N, I chose numbers. So I wrote a bunch of numbers, and I chose nose. My nose is a little wonky looking. Can you tell that it's a nose? So this is supposed to be the nose with the nostril. I don't know. So you can decide what you're going to draw. Oh, I could draw a picture of Nicholas and Nina on my end page, couldn't I? I could. So now let's go back and look at our words of the day. So yesterday we practiced if. Today we're going to practice or. And I think or might be a word that we could add beginning sounds and make lots of different words from. Maybe we could try it. But first we're going to just look at it. We're going to read it and we're going to study it. So, or. What do you notice about that word? I notice that or is made up of two short letters. And it's only made up of two letters, right? One of those letters is in my name. Do you have any of those letters in your name? I notice there's a vowel and a consonant. And the vowel says a different sound. It doesn't really say ah or o. When O is paired with an R, it makes a different sound. Or. A little different. So let's tap it out. You ready? Put your arms up. O-R, or. O-R, or. O-R, or. Ooh, I love moo. Great idea. O-R, or. Other side, if you haven't switched. O-R, or. O-R, or. 9, absolutely. 9 and 9 is a number. 9 would be a great one to put up there. So now, do you think you could tell someone a sentence or share a sentence at home with the word or in it? I think you can. I'm going to give you a minute and then I'll share. I'm going to think of a sentence too. Let's see. I am going to take a walk either on my treadmill or in my neighborhood today. I wonder what your sentence sounded like. I don't know. So now we are going to go ahead and we're going to look at our calendar and we are going to check off the next day of the month. And I think that you will know what number we're counting to if you think about what the day or the date is. Not the day of the week. Today is Wednesday, but the date. Oh, Adeline's middle name has an N in the middle of it. What a pretty middle name, Adeline. I don't think I realized that was your middle name. So pretty. So I'm going to check off, and then we're going to count. Did you guess 27? Because today is the 27th. You guys are so smart. All right, here goes. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27 days in the month of May. Wow. Good for us. The month of May is almost over. It will be June in a few days, which is so exciting, right? So now we're going to do our number of the day. I almost skipped it by accident. But I don't want to skip the number of the day because we are really digging into our T numbers. That's what our math study is this week. And as we study that, we're practicing some number sentences because we need to be able to read number sentences to be ready to go to first grade, right? You guys are just about ready to go to first grade. I have faith in you. So today I decided we would do the number 16. 16. So let's think about what number is one less. So if you said 16 minus 1, what would the answer be? What do you think? What would the answer be? You need to count back 1, right? So 16, count back 1 is 15. 15. There it is. And the number sentence would look like this, friends. It would be 16 minus 1 equals 15. I'm going to hold it so you can see it. 16 minus 1 equals 15. Now the next box says one more, so we're adding. So when we say 16 minus 1 equals 15, we're taking 1 away. It's 1 less. But when we're adding, we're doing 1 more. So 16 plus 1. So what is 16 plus 1? You're right, it's 17. It's the next number in the count. So 16, 17. And now we're going to count on 3. So when we count on, we start with the big number, 17, and then we count on. 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, I'm going to write those numbers up there. 17, 18, 19, 20. So now I'm going to draw 16. So let's see. Can you see what I drew? I did 3, 6, 9, 10, and 6. That equals 16. Because remember, we're thinking about how teen numbers are 10 and some more. So for our number bond, I'm going to say 16 is 10 and 6 more. So 10, I'm going to show you the number sentence for this. I'm going to write it down here. 10 plus 6 equals 16. See that? 10 plus 6 equals 16. Now I'm going to do tally marks. So I know to make 10 with tally marks, I need 2 groups of 5. So I'm going to do 2 groups of 5 right away. Now what about 6? How do I make 6 with tally marks? That's right, 1 group of 5 plus 1 more. Look at that. And we can count by 5s and say 5, 10, 15, and then counting on 1, 15, 16. And then when we fill in our 10 frames, we know that any teen number is always going to be a full 10 frame, just like that, and some more. And we know the sum more for 16 is 6 more. So it's 5 across. That's the easiest way for me, and 1 on the bottom. That's 16. That's our number 16. Nice job, everybody. Now let's check out the weather. So I am happy to report that today in the south end of Plymouth, the sun is shining. I bet it's shining at your house. And do you guys want to know something interesting? So when I'm at school and I leave school and then I drive home and I have to go over the Pine Hills, which is part of Route 3A, to get home, do you know that usually the temperature changes by at least 5 degrees? It's usually 5 degrees or more cooler at my house than it is at Cold Spring Elementary School. I just think that's kind of interesting. What do you think? Do you think that's interesting? I do. You don't have to think it's interesting, but it is the way it is. Does anyone have an idea why that might be so? I wonder if you have any ideas about that. So now we're going to go on my phone and we're going to click on Show the Weather. Because my phone always says Show the Weather. Ooh, and look at this, friends. We are starting at 73 degrees today. Holy moly, that's warm. If we were at school, we would be melting. It would be hot in our classroom. So I'm going to write 73. Oh, I'm going to look and see. Are we? I don't think it's windy at all today, but I'm going to check. Oh, it's windier than yesterday. The wind is 9 miles per hour. But do you see how it says southwest? That means it's coming from the land. So the wind is not going to make us feel cool. If it was coming from the east, then it would feel maybe a little cooler because it was coming from the ocean side. All right, 73, right? So I'm going to write 73. 73 degrees, and I'm coloring that square in yellow. So I'm going to predict, and I probably shouldn't say this because I might regret it, but I'm going to predict that we are not going to have any more green days. Any more green days. I think they're all going to be yellow. So here we go. Let's look at the, oh, what do you notice? Do you notice that our sunny part of the graph is filled to the tippity top? Oh boy, I'm going to have to cut out an extra strip of paper and tape it to the top because we have more days left, don't we? I think they'll be sunny. And then let's look. Uh-oh, I just dropped October. Let's look and see at our temperatures. So we have 8 yellow days. So that means 8 of our days have been in the 60s and 70s. We still have 10 days that were in the 50s. But I don't know. 60s and 70s are catching up. Very exciting. So let's see. Do I have anything else that I need to tell you? I don't think so. Today is another great day. Today is a great day to be doing a little reading, doing a little writing, doing a little math. Think about science and social studies. Go outside and move around and have fun. Be happy and be kind. Those are all really important kindergarten jobs, and I know that everyone in our class can do all of those things. So, until I see you again tomorrow, I hope you have a great day. Bye, friends. Thanks for coming.